Hi there, welcome if you're new here, or welcome back to my channel. Please like and subscribe. I will be sharing my journey as a breast cancer survivor. This is the month of October, and I thought let me share my story with you guys. So if you watched my first video, this is a follow-up, part 2, where on the 16th of October I had an appointment with my doctor where she had to give me the results of my biopsy, and I guess I was ready. Because I was so at peace, and I already knew what the results was. Remember, I went the week before, and I had to wait almost like a whole week. So when the doctor gave my results, I was really at peace, and there was a bit of shock, but it wasn't as much as I would assume if I haven't worked so much on my mindset. And she asked me whether I was okay, and I said to her, doc, I must admit I'm a bit scared, and this is a bit sudden. And I asked her, but isn't this only mostly for people that has a history? Like, doesn't people only have or get breast cancer that has family history with breast cancer? And she replied that no, they have so many breast cancer patients nowadays, and it's not only about family history anymore. There's a lot of factors that contributes to breast cancer. I then said to her, I'm not sure whether I'm dreaming. It feels like I'm dreaming. I'm not sure how to react, but I will be okay. I said to her, I'll be fine. I mentioned Mark 11:24 in my first video. I wasn't actually sure about the verse, but because I knew that I asked God, I asked him in prayer, and I'm gonna read Mark 11:24 for you guys, just to emphasize what trusting God means. So Mark 11:24 says, therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. Now guys, I also mentioned in my previous video that I asked God day and night. I actually it was a sealed deal for me. I asked him, and then I just declared, and I believed that I was healed. So it was a whole roller coaster of feelings that I had going on in my mind, but I knew then that because I already asked him, and because he's saying, if you believe, then you will receive what you have asked for. So I want to encourage someone who is in a place of uncertainty today. No matter what your situation or condition, it doesn't necessarily have to be cancer or breast cancer. Just remember to always go back to God's word, and remember, when you ask him, you don't need to repeat it. The only thing you need to do is believe that you have received it, and then do your declaration day and night. And that is what I did. After I left the doctor's rooms, she made sure, she acted so quick, and I just want to give God all the glory for putting this doctor and her secretary on my road, because they acted so quick to find me specialist who could do the procedure for me, and who could explain the results, because the doctor also, she's not specializing, and she could not exactly explain to me what the results were saying. But they acted so quickly, and in November I had my first appointment with a specialist, where he was able to explain to me what was happening. But when I arrived at the specialist office, it was actually a surgeon. The first thing obviously was I had to explain to him why I was there, and he had to examine me. And as soon as he felt my breast, I could see the expression on his face, where he was almost certain what it was. And he said to me that the lump is so big, it's about 4 centimeters, and he explained to me the procedure, to say that if there is an option, it's either, if he takes out only the lump, then my breast will be deformed because of the size of the lump, and the other thing is he might leave a bit of cancerous tissue behind. That is why he suggested that I take out the whole tissue out of my breast, and I could then make a decision whether I would want to reconstruct my breast. And you know, he told me in the room, said, no, you can still go and think about it. And I was with my husband, and immediately I said to him, do a mastectomy and we can do the reconstruction. I don't mind it, because I felt that I'm still young, and I felt that I still have a whole life ahead of me. And he said to me, are you certain this is what you want? Because you know, you can still go and think about it. I said to him, listen though, I'm fine with it. Do the remove the whole tissue and do the mastectomy, and we can do the reconstruction. And he immediately decided to contact the oncologist on that same day.